If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. We'd love to have you. If any of you guys are interested in becoming a member to help support the Stream Dream, you can click that join button right beside the subscribe button. It's only $1.99 and it helps the channel continue to grow. Thank you. It is a beautiful day out. Cold, but it's beautiful. It is, babe. It is. Like I said, it is cold though. What is it, 40 some degrees now, Dylan? I think it started out about 28, 27, 28 degrees this morning, something like that. Hey, what's up, Presley? I was told you were doing some fishing today, man. Where you guys headed to? Brady said you and him were fishing last night. He said you guys were going to Ohio somewhere. He was over at my house. Oh, well, he was over there last night playing basketball. He said you guys were going somewhere in Ohio, he thought. With the way the weather's changing, man, it's just getting cold fast this year, it seems like. But I guess if you think about it, that's about normal temps, I guess. I probably won't be doing too much more fishing this year. These bones are old, they get cold and lock up on me easier. But believe it or not, I'm the only one that hasn't complained about how cold it is today. Dylan and Clayton been whining pretty hard today. What do you want, Clayton? Oh my goodness. We've already caught two, Presley. So they was biting over here anyway. We'll see if they keep on. But they was biting. So we caught a couple already. We'll put a video together on it. We got some drone footage and all kinds of stuff. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I've actually had it for a while. First time I've used it for a video. It's been so long since I've flown it, I about forgot how to do it. Thought that lady was yelling at me. A bait boat? I told Dylan he ought to go in halfers on one, but he didn't want to do it. You'd think he'd want one, but you know how Dylan is.
Why would he want a bait boat?
Maybe you can have a change of catching a fish.
He's using the casters today. He might get one since he's using the casters.
Not looking like it.
They'll never get one.
Last trip was kind of rough on him. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to have a bait boat. Heck, even over here, you could dump a bunch of bait out with it. Yo, what's up, Dan? How you doing?
Be aggressive and get one.
Yeah. If any of you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. If y'all want to take the time to hit that like button, we greatly appreciate it.
At 20 likes, I'll do a dance.
Clayton said we get 20 likes, he'll do a dance. I'm doing good, brother. How about yourself?
It's been a while since I did one. Something keeps them popping up right there.
Where at? Oh, yeah. Awesome. Appreciate it. It's amazing to me. Last week when we was over here, the trees were so bright and red. It was gorgeous. But yeah, it's everything's kind of already starting to die off. See, a lot of trees are bare over there. Yeah, I have, Presley. Carl, the best bait for that would be to invite us over so we could fish it with you. I'd probably throw some panko or some corn in there, brother. That's what I would try out.
Gangster mode, Dad.
What, bud?
Full gangster mode.
Sure. Got any wind noise or anything today, guys? We got a little bit of wind, so I don't know if you guys can hear it in there or not. There you go. That sounds like fun. Awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, we caught a few catfish over here last time we was here. But yeah, guys, that'd be fun, man. That would be fun. Like I was saying, it's the weather's changing so fast. It's hard to believe it. I mean, what? We're just barely a month from Christmas, you know? That's crazy. You'll get there, Carl. Just keep at it, buddy. Tim, how's it going? Well, you said it was. Didn't you say it was deep? I don't know. I mean, you know how it is, Presley. Summer they kind of spread out. Spring, they're still. That's when they're starting to kind of spread out and get ready for spawning. fall, once it gets real cold, I think they start going for the deep water myself. "30 foot deep," yeah, that's pretty deep. So you might catch one. But catfish, you know how they really turn on in the fall. I know once about October hits, we start probably catching twice as many catfish as we normally do, it seems like.
New candy cigarettes are trash. They used to have like a mint taste.
Yeah, I haven't had one of those in forever.
Trash.
I didn't even know they still made candy cigarettes. We got some of those yesterday. Yeah, those are fun to catch though. I mean, you get 8, 10, 12 pounders. They're pretty fun catfish. Yeah, what is that? It scared the crap out of me, that thing. Like dang on a worm over here. Scared me to death. We got a good video coming out tomorrow for you. So you guys might want to check it out. We caught a whole bunch of mirrors last week, so put a good video together on it.
Bait boats only cost like $100.
Now, some of those bait boats get up there. They're pretty expensive.
Would you want one of those?
Some of them are a few $1,000s, I think, ain't they, Dylan? Me, not no. I couldn't afford no $2,000 bait boat.
No, like $100 one.
I don't think you could get one that works for $100.
I think you could.
I would want one that you can take out there and it drops off your hook bait and everything.
Yeah, no.
Next year, guys, I think we're going to try to go even harder. What do you think, Dylan? We going to go harder next year? That's what she said anyway.
Still, make more videos, do more fishing.
Well, I think we're going to, I don't know, we may get into some different baits next year and do a lot more chumming, you know, maybe hit some bigger places.
What are you going chumming?
We need to get out to like, you know, Lake Michigan and maybe Lake Erie and stuff like that.
Like lemon.
Yeah, that one too. Hit some bigger places. We've found a lot of new holes this year though. We found this place this year. We found what? Probably a good 4 or 5 different spots that we somewhat like, you know, over here in Ohio, or maybe more than that, but you guys know how it is. It kind of gets old fishing the same places. This is only my 3rd trip here and it's already kind of getting old. We caught a couple before we went live. Carl, I have never caught a big carp at Brookville. Now, I've caught a lot of carp there, but never a big one. I think the biggest I've ever caught was 17, 18 pounds.
Where?
And that's out of catching probably thousands of them down there. The average size is probably a couple pounds.
Out of Brookville?
Yeah. Well, have fun, Presley. And we'll see you on the next one, buddy. You too, man. Hope you tear them up tomorrow. Yo, what's up, Ryan? How you doing, buddy? Just just out here trying to catch some fishies. Here, fishing, 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 fishing. Guys, if you're just joining in, if you could take the time to hit that like button, we'd greatly appreciate it. Nice, nice. I've just been talking about how cold it is, and won't be long, be done for probably the rest of the season. One good thing about where we're at is our car is what? How far you think that is? 25, 30 foot from the rods? So we're able to set in the car, kind of stay warm. Yeah, we caught two before we started streaming. We got a good video coming out tomorrow where we catch a bunch of mirrors. Some real pretty ones. And then we'll put a video together on this place maybe the following week. We got some drone footage this morning and stuff like that, so kind of show you guys around a little bit, you know. When we first got here, there was zero wind. You can kind of see there's a little bit now, but that water was just so calm and clear. It was beautiful this morning. Frost everywhere. I forgot about daylight savings. Oh my gosh, guys. I just saw a bright orange koi come up out there. Dude, it was solid orange. Holy cow. Guys, did you see that? We might see it in the stream right here. Did any? I don't know. Did anybody see to the left over there? Did you guys see a fish come out? Dude, it was a bright orange koi. I'm pumped. It's a little bit left of where Clayton's at.
I'm to the left of him.
Oh, then that's, yeah, it's about where your rod is, or maybe a little left of that.
Was it big?
I mean, it wasn't huge, but it looked like about a 7-8 pound fish, probably. Dylan, scroll back through the stream and see if you can see it. It was bright orange. That was awesome. It might have been just out of view of the stream. Well, I hope you guys could have saw it. You might rewind it just a little bit and take a look. See it? Nothing? Darn it.
I don't even see it.
I just happened to be looking that way, and I mean just as bright orange as you could get.
Did you use that one?
No, it looked like the whole fish was solid orange. That one was orange and white, wasn't it? Of course, I only saw about that much of his head, so I guess it could have been.
Yeah, the one head.
But super awesome.
Right here on the side.
Supposed to get into the 50s today, fellas, but I don't know. It's not looking anytime soon. It's still 45, it says.
Well, I know since you're riding out today, I know you're not gonna catch it.
Man. What y'all out there doing today? Anybody else doing some fishing? You guys gonna brave the cold weather, or maybe you live in a warmer climate? Maybe you're down south a little bit. I thought about taking a day off of work tomorrow and doing a little fishing tomorrow even. I don't know. It's going to be one of the last nice days that we get. Sure is. Boys, I haven't seen any chat pop up. If somebody's watching, just drop me something in the chat. Give me a thumbs up or something. Well, I know if it's working or not. Yo, Dylan, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, we've caught 2 so far. There you go, babe. Appreciate that, babe. Well, I guess Dylan said he couldn't see it, but he rewinded. What would the right word for that be? I don't know. But saw a beautiful orange koi come up out there. Yeah, that's a bummer, man. Sure was a pretty one. There was a hawk over here on a tree right above Clayton's rods. We didn't even know it. The guy come over and he was taking pictures of it. He had a pretty nice camera with a 600 millimeter lens, probably about a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 lens on it. But it is.
Making a movie?
We're doing a live stream.
Are you really?
Yeah, where people can watch us fish.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. How do they access the live stream?
It's on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yeah. Puppet.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think did I see you over here last week? Seemed
Say
like
what?
I pet this dog last week.
We've been here. Yeah, yeah.
I may have petted him last Saturday. So,
Yeah, we've
yeah.
been here now for 2 months.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think I talked to you last Saturday and gave him a pet. So
Yeah. I love the picture that's on there right now.
Yeah,
with that beautiful tree.
it looks pretty, don't
Oh,
it?
it's
We got here real early and it was the water was crystal clear this morning and it was real pretty this morning too. It was cold, but
yeah.
it
Which
was.
I think we're going to have for the next 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, for sure we are.
So bundle up.
Yeah, tomorrow's the last nice day, I think. So
Come on, Win.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. Yeah. You ought to make that a still and then frame it,
yeah, there you go.
hang it on your ceiling.
I did. I took some pictures of it
Yeah.
this morning with my good camera.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got some pretty good pictures.
We've
Yeah.
got one of those we took when we were out in San Diego,
Yeah.
and my husband had taken the photo, and then now where we're living, we've got that big, it looks like a painting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
It's really, yeah, I like it.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, last week, if you remember, everything had a little bit more color to it.
Yes.
And just in that week's time, I was talking about that. It's already starting to kind of die off and,
Yeah.
and fall off
Yeah.
already. So, yeah.
We still got a couple of good pictures.
Yeah.
One good dog.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Josh.
John?
Josh, Josh.
Josh.
Yeah.
I'm Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Josh.
It was nice to meet you. Have a good day. Jolene, what are you going to be doing today? You got anything important planned or anything like that? I did not bring a power pack. I forgot it. It's charging at home, so we'll go for a little while. Hopefully we'll get one during the stream. We can run the battery down on this phone because we got our other main phone to still GPS is home. But we We got the hoods up on the sweatshirts. It's like I said, it's still low 40s or mid 40s. Still cold. Well, I'm honestly thinking about putting the one all the way to the right here. I'm considering putting that bad boy out there and just throwing some corn out on it. Yo, what's going on, Zach? How you doing, buddy? Zach, you doing any fishing today? Carl, well, I mean, I try, you know. Try to be anyway. Life is going to be reading. Nice. Should have come over here with us. You could have sat out here and, well, I guess you probably froze, but lazy? Man, I do that every day. I sure do. Try to be as lazy as I can anyway. What you guys thinking? Think we should put one rod out there with some corn? We caught two. Clayton caught one. It was so cold when Clayton caught his. It was probably 30 degrees, right? Man, when he was reeling that fish in, it was just on top of the water. It looked like he was frozen. The fish was frozen. Didn't put up a fight at all. And I caught one shortly after. Mine put up a decent fight for no bigger than he was. We're actually fishing on the other side is where we got our rods thrown to. We're probably about 10 foot or so from that bank. Caught a bunch of beautiful mirrors in that same spot last week. So, but thinking about baiting up this one here on the right and just trying some corn. It's been out there since I got here, so it needs baited up. Yo, what's going on, Bobby? How you doing, buddy? Everybody staying warm out there? Gonna be hard to do coming up. We held out as long as we could on turning our heater on. I think we turned it on for the first time, I'm trying to think, probably a week ago maybe. I'll tell you what, it was getting cold in the house. Overnight it hit about upper 50s. But we try to go cheap anyway. I think we keep our heat on 62 or 63 in the wintertime. You guys are probably like, man, that's freezing. It's a lot better than 15 outside, you know. Should have brought us some PVA and maybe made us a little method mix, you know. I need to get on it and make up some tiger nuts and stuff like that. Make us a little winter bait. Use some of these nuts and some PVA. Put a little corn in there. Maybe a little bread. You guys hear that high pitch? There's like a high pitched squealing I hear over there. I'm not sure what that is. I can hear a football game over to the left. I don't know if it's high school or what, but they're announcing it. Dylan hit right where that orange koi come up. We're actually using the same bait that we had last weekend. We had some left over. Man, it was super cold from sitting in the truck. But the corn did sour just a little bit. They're going crazy over there. The announcers are going crazy. Somebody must have got a touchdown or something. To be honest, I don't even know. I've never drove that far over, so I don't even know exactly where the football field is. Clay caught a bass out of here probably mid to early summer. It was like 3 pounds. We threw some bass rods out last weekend, never had a hit. Dylan, you think I should throw one out with just corn? You don't think I should? I don't know. I'm thinking we might have to send it. What do you guys think? Type 1 for put corn on one rod, or type 2 to keep it pack bait on that one? One. So many puppies. They walk. A lot of people walk around here and see so many puppy dogs. Uh-oh, that guy's fishing right over where we're throwing at. See, he's got bobbers. Only one vote? Come on, boys. 1 for corn, 2 for pack bait on that very right rod. Let's get some action in there, guys. Get some action in that chat. Tell you what's funny though, these people that just they're getting ready to walk around. The parking lot is, you know, it's got several wide open spots. They're literally parked right beside my truck. I don't even think I can get in it. Parked right next to my door. I have no idea why they would park right there. Crazy. They could have parked 3 spots, the spot beside that, or the next one beside that. But they put her right next to the door. Oh man, that's a heck of a deal right there. $30, that's cheap. It's a good reel for about the price of a couple Big Mac value meals, you know? It's not bad. I know we hit the grocery store yesterday and holy cow, boy have the prices went up on food. Oh my goodness. Everything was ridiculous. We didn't get nothing. It was 100 and some bucks. I think gas is up to, what is it, 340 something, 350 up here. It's getting rough, I tell you. Getting rough out here. You boys gonna get that koi down there or what?
Yep.
You got a shot. He's in that area. Seeing him got my blood pumping. Love catching those pretty fish like that.
It'd be a good flavor to start up.
What?
Dill pickle flavor.
Dill pickle flavor, huh?
Uh-huh.
Clayton, you want to get me a can of sweet corn out of there? Whole kernel?
What are you gonna use?
I might put corn on a rod. I'll tell you what I may even do. When that guy leaves, I may have you walk. Probably wouldn't be the best idea, but I'm gonna swap in some sweet corn. There we go. We're gonna put it on there with the orange bead and everything. There we go. I don't know why, but I can't stand for my line to be sideways from the rod. I always got to point the rod tip wherever the line's going. Clayton, he don't care. He'll throw his rod out there and his line will be all the way to the left of it or whatever. I don't know why, but a little bit different for some reason on that. Man, she's cold out. Yo, what's up, George Ray? How you doing? Michael Tuck, how you doing, buddy? Sorry, guys, I was baiting up there, didn't see you. Putting some corn on that one. Never tried corn over here. Might as well give her a whirl anyway. Not really the best spot, I don't think, where it's at, but I think if I was gonna go full boat on the corn, I'd go across the lake there where that guy's at. Dylan, I think you casted just about where that fish was. Awesome, Michael.
One jump I knew when you were leaving.
Oh yeah, it does feel like it's getting colder for some reason to me. Temp, I think it was 45 just a couple minutes ago when I looked, but it feels colder than that, to be honest. It's pretty chilly. Yeah, it'll work. It'll work. I don't worry about it. What are you trying to do with it?
Put corn on it.
There you go. Put you some corn.
No, can you put a sinker on there?
Some corn on it. Yeah, put your little sinker.
For 1 ounce?
If you want, put your split shot on there if you got split shots. 51, that's a little bit warmer. It's supposed to get into the 50s, but it hasn't yet. Yeah, Lee, it has kind of picked up on us. Heck, if you want, I'll tell you what, Dylan still got that rig with the tiger nuts on it. You might put that on there, plus put a piece of corn on the tip of the hook. That's an idea.
Well, no, we brought the tiger.
Oh, well, I guess we ain't got it then.
Tiger hook on.
If you're using corn, you're just going to throw it out there, aren't you? Not too far.
Do I need a bead?
You just put corn, or you can put a yellow bead on the hook with it. Yeah, it's up to you, buddy. My man, huh?
What do you think?
Sure, put your yellow bead on there and some corn. When did we put them all in a baggie? That's a good idea.
Huh?
When did we do that?
I did it for you.
That's a good idea, man. Thanks.
Am I cleaning out your tackle box?
Well, thank you, son. Appreciate that. I don't know if you guys are on my Facebook or not, but for some of you that are, there's a big old hornet's nest over here where we're at. We was gonna take it down today, but it's kind of coming apart. Brian, you don't invite me, man. What the heck? If I was hitting highway or something, I would shoot you an invite. You can come over now if you want, man. We'll be here for, how long we'll be here for, Dylan? Come on over. Well, look at that. This man tells me I don't give him an invite, and he's fishing and didn't invite me.
Hell.
Brian. Come on, Brian. Come on. Brian, I think it's about done for the season. As far as wild water, it's getting too cold. Eddie, how's it going, buddy? Outdoors with Big Matt, how you doing? It's getting getting close to the end of the season for me because let me get that back on the other screen there. I think that looked better. Just due to the fact that I don't like to get too cold anymore. Back in the day, I'd be fishing when the water's barely thawed out. They're top secret, man. Top secret. You gotta have a top security clearance. We'll blindfold you and bring you over.
You think this could work, Dad?
We just saw an orange koi probably about 15 minutes ago come out of the water. I don't see why it couldn't. Where are you putting it at, bud?
Over there.
Oh, you're gonna put it all the way over there?
Where else should I put it?
Well, I threw some corn out right here, so thought we could double up on it, but we might put it over there. Chum you out a spot. Make sure that drag's not too tight on that one because it'll break that line. It's only like what, 8-pound line or something? Brian, you guys catching any up there today? We caught a couple little
So
ones
should I stay
so
over there
far.
then?
Put your alarm on it. Huh?
Ready, rod holder?
Don't you have a rod holder?
One I like.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that'll work. Just got to put it to where the rod's kind of sticking up a little bit. Nice, nice. I saw on Facebook that was it Shane, that Shane guy, he caught a bunch yesterday, I think it was. Looked like he did pretty good. Nice. The water's pretty cold over here today. What do you think, man? Maybe one?
I thought that they would.
As far as really nice days, I know tomorrow's gonna be nice. I'm gonna take a look at the radar. Or not radar, but forecast.
Good.
Ooh, Tuesday and Wednesday is gonna be real nice too. And that's about it. Grassies, I've never caught one of those, man. Have you ever caught a grass carp, Dylan? Yeah, I ain't never caught one of those.
Same.
Brian, I'll tell you exactly like this, man. I had to block somebody over this already. Somebody told me not to mention that spot and they would share it with me. Somebody messages me and they're like, hey, where was that spot at? Tell me and I won't tell anybody. And I said, listen, I gave my word that I won't give the spot out because they asked me to. And they come at me and told me I was a pile of crap because it's and all this stuff, so I just blocked them. Presley, but anyway, when I tell somebody something and I give them my word, I don't care who it is that I tell. What, you know, if I say I'm gonna do something, I try my best to do it. So as much as I would love to share that spot with everybody, even watching, I try not to be a liar and I try to go with what I said. So some promises you have to break, but I don't break them unless I have to. If it wasn't for that, I'd tell everybody about it. I'm sure you guys know that most of the time when I fish, it usually says where I'm at, or I say where I'm at some point in the video.
What, Dylan?
Try to share everything.
Does that work, Dad?
Yep, that'll work, bud. Looking good.
Where's our PA? Like down right here.
Can't go there. The rocks.
Yeah, that's how it goes, bud. It looks good. But like I said, that's a courtesy that if somebody reaches out to me and says, "Hey, Josh, I know a spot, and I'd like to share it with you, but I don't want everybody else to know," then if I do a video or anything, I won't mention where it's at, and I won't tell people where it's at, because you're only as good as your word. That's how I feel. But if somebody doesn't ask me not to tell, then I'll tell. It doesn't matter to me. I want to see everybody catch fish and have fun. Same with y'all. If you guys have a spot and you don't, well, most people don't tell any spots at all. That's the thing. Most people won't tell you anywhere. So, but to get on the subject of the grassies, though, now I'll tell you what, I lost one that was bigger than the biggest one we caught. There you go. And see, that's all you got to do, man. There's ways around that. You could just follow me from my house. I mean, there's ways around it. But I did lose one that was bigger. According to what I looked up, as far as it looked like the state record in Ohio was only 53 pounds or something like that. So I lost one that was quite a bit bigger than the one I landed. It probably was close to a state record. I mean, all honesty, for Ohio. Now I know, what was it, TJ or TJ's son, or they caught, or was trying to get, or maybe they did catch the Indiana state record grassing. So it was what, 70 something pounds? That'd be a blast. That's where we need to go. Whenever you're ready for that, you let me know, and we'll put a group of guys together and go hit that for about a week. That's pretty well known where it's at, and a lot bigger than where I was fishing, that's for sure. They got, that place is loaded with 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. Loaded. Yeah, get with me, man. I'm being for real. It'll be fun to go hit it. We probably all get our PBs over there. Well, I'm thinking about 22, yeah. Well, at that one place, I mean, my goodness. That ought to be simple to beat over there. I don't really know what my PB is. I'm just going to call it the one from over there. Michael, I have, buddy. We've caught two. I caught one and Clayton caught one. But back in the day, Martindale used to be loaded with monster grassies. I've caught so many 30s out of there. I don't remember breaking the 40-pound mark at Martindale, but I'm not really positive. It's been so long ago. So for me, I'll just say that that one was, it probably was my PB anyway. Guys, if you take the time to hit that like button, we'd greatly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. We'd love to have you as part of the community. And if you enjoy it or anything else, you'd like to help us out, you can hit that join button right beside the subscribe button. It's $1.99. Allows you to become a member of the channel, get all kinds of cool custom emojis you can use in the chat and stuff like that. I know we've kind of fallen off the live streams here lately. It's just been, hasn't really been ideal weather for it where we're at. And we're going to start up here probably within the next few weeks and start doing some live, like Q&A streams with, some different YouTubers and maybe some different things like that.
Sit down.
We'll start doing some live, what would you call that? It'd be a Q&A. Like I said, we'll invite some other YouTubers on or just other regular people and talk to them about their styles, their baits, how they like to fish.
Well, one dad, these aren't sour.
What you got, bud?
They're not
Man, I don't really like that kind of candy myself. Clayton, you said it. How many likes for you to do a dance? I don't even remember.
sour. I wish I said 200.
200 likes. You did not. I thought you said 20 likes, you'd do a dance.
Said 20.
I see 20 thumbs up right there.
No?
Yeah, I see it.
Says 2.
20 likes?
2-0.
We'll dance.
Any dance you want to do. Did you chum him up a good spot over there, Dylan? Good deal.
Orange Justice.
Orange Justice dance right here. There you go. Perfect, man.
You see me?
Yeah, come a little bit to your left. There you go. Perfect. Wow. Might want to step it up a little bit, dude. Come on, step up that game a little bit. There you go.
Yeah.
Boom, baby. Won't be long, be Thanksgiving. That's my favorite holiday of the year, I think. I like it because it's all about that food and, family and food. So, kind of look forward to that one. We got dogs howling from every direction. I'm kind of surprised that one guy's over there fishing. I figure we'd be the only ones out here today. Cold as it was. What time is it, Dylan?
11:05.
11:05? Yeah, that tells you how early we got here, man. We got here early. I forgot daylight savings time. So the phone didn't update. I ended up getting up an hour earlier than I thought I was going to. Look at that little puppy dog. That's a tiny puppy. Care if I pet him? Oh, never mind. He's taking off the other way. You don't see that every day. She's walking a cat on the leash, and then there's a dog walking with her that's not on the leash. That's different. I've never seen somebody walk a cat on the leash.
Last time I was here, I saw someone do it too.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that the dog's not on one, but the cat is. A little bit different. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Dylan, are we fishing tomorrow? I don't know. Presley said he's going to Geist. We need to go to Geist.
Okay, out of curiosity, so you can watch all these? Are all these yours?
These are mine, the
Oh,
three
those
right here.
aren't?
Not, well, those are theirs and
Okay.
theirs. Yeah.
But you can watch these?
Well, yeah, I'm doing a live stream where other people are watching them too. Yeah. Yeah, but it's no problem.
Sorry.
No, you're okay.
Have a good day.
You too. I think that wind quits and that sun gets out all the way. It's going to be pretty nice. It'll be a warm 50 degrees out. I believe it is. In the next couple hours, it'll probably warm up pretty decent. I wonder if that hawk's still around here somewhere. There was a big old hawk here earlier, guys. He was sitting in a tree. He wasn't scared of nothing. He was right under the tree from him and he didn't even move. Every so often he'd fly to a different tree. Well, I can't believe we haven't caught a fish since we started streaming. It's been about an hour. When this guy, he probably won't stay over there too long, be my guess. As soon as he packs up, I'll cast back out because I'm casting over there next to the bank where he's at. He's got a bobber, so I'm guessing he's going for bluegill or crappie, maybe. I don't know what all's in this lake, to be honest. I know there's shad. There is shad in here. I saw a guy catch one the other day. You know that announcer was going when we got here in the morning, wasn't he? I wonder if there's a tournament or something. There sure is a lot of people here now. Parking lot's almost filled up now. It's got a nice path, as you guys can tell. People get out here and walk around it. I would say almost every place we fish in Ohio has a trail around the lake. I think most of them are about a half a mile, aren't they? I don't think this one is quite that far though, do you? No. This one's probably like a quarter mile. I'm not trying to put Indiana fishing down very much, but when it comes to the public parks and things like that, Ohio really has it going on. A lot of their places, not all of them, you want to look it up if you're going to go somewhere and fish, but there are several places that don't require a license in Ohio. And I mean, they just have so many beautiful parks with lakes like this and bigger. I mean, some of them are, you know, 9, 10, 11, 12 acres. Yeah, some of them are pretty nice sized lakes. This one's not huge. It's probably, it might be an acre and a half, couple acres. I don't know. It's not huge. But Ohio has done a really good job of creating some nice little places to fish. I'll tell you that.
We should have went to that other place we drove by when we left here last time.
I mean, it ain't too late. We could go there here in a little bit.
Go there tomorrow.
Yeah, you got school. You got basketball practice tomorrow? What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know.
Me and Dylan could go over
We
there,
got
I
it.
guess. Try it. It's going to be 60 tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Dylan. Yeah, Michael, it is nice. You guys are going to want to check out tomorrow's video because we fished over here last week and caught a bunch of mirrors. I mean, beautiful mirror carp. Caught a few catfish. Caught some commons too, but man, we caught some real pretty mirrors. So it'll be a great video. It comes out tomorrow. Probably release at about 3 o'clock or so. We'll put a video together on fishing today as well. So we've caught a few fish before we started streaming. We got some drone footage of it. Try to put something together on it.
Where's that one horse and buggy at? Because there's an upload from here so you can watch.
We may pack up here in a couple hours and try out a spot that's not far from here too.
What ride was mine down
Yeah, they're real pretty.
there?
For me, it's kind of like, you know, we don't have a lot of good mirror carp places, you know, in my area anyway. And so when you find a place and you catch a few of them, I really enjoy it. They don't even have to be big. I just like to hold them and get a picture of them. It's like that koi that I saw come up. That's really why we've came over here the last few times. We saw him next to the bank, and we really enjoy catching those big, beautiful koi. And just exciting, you know. You get one on the hook and see that different color coming through the water. Gets a guy pumped. Yo, what's up, Mr. Michael Elmore? How you doing, buddy? I almost watched Big Trouble in Little China last night after seeing your post the other day. I love that movie.
Grass carp had the other box.
The ghost car's only been caught one.
One grass carp. Another common. Haven't caught yet. I will. Every time they cook people, put it there.
Yeah, it's a classic, man. One. And see, if you keep looking around for different places, I don't know if you pay lake or if you're wild water, but sometimes you'll come across a place that has quite a few in there. Yeah, pay lake, most of those come from like Erie, I believe. Yeah, we caught a couple right before, you know, not right before, but before we started streaming. I thought, hey, we'll go live, and you know, I've been live for about an hour. That was after I baited up two of my rods, so haven't caught any in a little over an hour.
Walk around a bad fish. Bye. Maybe something to do. While we get that one koi on the
But
ground.
we got one spot where we fish sometimes, and it's got some pretty big mirrors in it. Got a lot of 15 to upper 20-pound range on them. Pretty cool. There we go. Here, fishing, 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 fishing. Clayton, give me a here, fishing, fishing.
Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Dylan's turn. The author got to do it.
Dylan would scare him away. So the real good thing about this place is if it's not super cold, you can fish it, from your vehicle, because throw your rods out and set in the truck. Danger zone, let's get it. Clayton, danger zone. He just fell off a pole over
He
there.
got dizzy.
Clayton was in the danger zone. Fell off a street pole. Kids these days, guys.
Wonder how much it will take them.
Guys, if you're just joining in, if you could take the time to hit that like button, we definitely appreciate it. Using some green apple panko pack bait. It's what we had left over, actually, from last week. And then I got corn on this very right rod. It's a little bit soured. Got just a little smell to it. I was waiting to see if this guy catches him a bluegill or something, but I haven't seen any come out across there. Last week there was, a few people out here walking, but there's a lot out there today.
$1 million, and I caught a 40-pound koi. Last weekend, went fishing hard on outlets underneath like a little creek.
Yeah, I like it too. It's a pretty good bait.
Pretty cool.
We're gonna have to take the goat bait to Lock and Grin next year. Dylan, the goat bait at Lock and Grin next year, we're gonna have to goat it.
The goat bait at where?
Lock and Grin. We need to get there early spring and throw some crab or mussel oats over there.
We can do some real fishing this year.
Overnight fishing.
24 hours.
Yeah, I'm down, man. I'm down. These guys are giving me a hard time, and I'm gonna tell you, this morning they was crying, sitting in the truck. Oh boy, I've been out here almost the whole time.
We were sitting inside the truck eating your sandwich while we put our stuff out.
I sat in the truck for a total of 10 minutes today. You boys been in there for hours.
We've been in there less than you.
Yeah, right.
Well, Dylan, well, I have.
I got them going, guys. Listen to
Someone else
them.
had the truck to talk to.
The only reason you're out is because you were talking to your pocket, buddy.
Hey, I still wasn't in the truck. You guys love giving me a rough time, you know. Dylan's mean. He's so mean to me. I say we throw him in, let him freeze. What do you think, guys?
Good thing he didn't.
In Ohio. Ohio. Trying to listen to what that announcer's saying. I can't fully tell. But it sounds like it must be a good game over there because he was going off, wasn't he? Oh. Dylan, when's the last time you caught a fish?
What?
Bless your heart. When's the last time you caught a fish, man? Oh, last week you caught a shad. I forgot. Won't get too much more action here in the next couple hours. We may head off to a different place we've never fished. And try it out for a few hours.
You gonna catch any more, Josh?
Am I going to catch any more? You know I'm going to catch any more. You going to catch any more?
Not planning on
That's probably the last time he caught a fish, Mike. When he was at Lockengrin. You know, I'm a big baseball guy, but in the last couple years since COVID, I haven't really watched much sports at all. I started out this year. The Cubs are my favorite team. I mean, you know, but after they traded everybody off, I kind of quit watching it. So I really didn't watch any of the postseason at all, to be honest. But congratulations.
We're gonna catch the same old fish, Dad.
Anybody that's a Braves fan, what, bud?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Are we gonna catch any more fish?
Oh, we're gonna try. I guess the Braves won it. That shows you how much I've watched. I know there's kind of a big deal about it, but yeah. If you're a Braves fan, congratulations. It's awesome. I know it was awesome when the Cubs won in what was that, 2016, 2017, something like that. I've been waiting my whole life to see that happen. Finally got to see it.
Get used to it.
That one place wasn't even too far from here, was it, Dylan?
No.
What?
Oh,
Yeah. You know, I've never been a big Reds fan.
We were gonna go to that other place. We need to go soon. It's already almost noon.
Oh, I figured if we left at 1 or something like that.
oh, 5 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna go to a different place.
Oh, we might hit that one place.
What place?
That one we drove by and looked at last weekend.
The one where um I
But back in the day when they had, I used to watch the Reds a lot because that's really the only two games I could get was the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. I think the White Sox come on sometimes too. Back in the '80s. And I remember Eric Davis. I'm trying to think who all was on the Reds at that time, but I don't know. Baseball seemed a lot. It was a little bit different back then, a little bit more hardcore, I guess you'd say. Kind of like any sport. Nice. I look back on basketball back in the day, and man, basketball was. And I'm not saying it was a good thing, just like baseball. Baseball was a pretty rough sport. You could get hurt pretty easy. So, but basketball was so much more hardcore back in the day. You know,
Still on you. Still on you. Still on you.
it's a wonder how people scored the way they did.
Still on you.
I mean,
Said, wait, we get it.
I believe a lot of the guys from '80s, '90s, probably earlier than that even. It's hard telling how many more points a game they would average in today's era, just due to the fact that
It's right here.
you look at somebody and they call a foul anymore. Back then, I mean, heck, they'd punch you, knock you down on the ground.
No. No. Here. It's still on you.
That's one reason that I don't watch basketball very often anymore. I got back into it a couple years ago, and then I kind of gave up on that too. Just a different game. I know there's a skill in the flopping. That is a skill, I guess, but it just makes it no fun for me to watch. I think they should be able to review stuff and call it like it is. But I guess if you reviewed every play, a game would take forever. Oh, let me see where my battery life's at. We don't have a power pack today, so. Guys, I'll tell you what, I think we're going to call the stream. The phone's getting super low on battery, so it's going to end anyway. But we may even pack it up and hit a different spot before we head home. It started off pretty promising this morning. See how we caught 2 fish before we went live. So I'm not real sure what happened in between then and now. I figured with it warming up it'd do better, but like I said, we got a good video come out tomorrow where we catch a bunch of mirror carp, real pretty fish, so you might want to check it out. But I appreciate each and every one of you watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next one, guys. Peace out, guys. Have a great day.